Hello, happy evening planning or morning planning or whatever. Happy weekly planning. So you're going to need a couple of things. Water. I look like a floating head tonight. That's okay. Your daily sheets for the next week. Your meal plan for the next week, possibly. And some time. Okay? Preferably when you're by yourself, when you can focus, when you can concentrate, everything like that. If you've got to do this in stages, down below in the cute little blog, I am going to link a document. Print it out. It will help you know if you've hit everything for every day. So it just gives you a little thing. And don't forget to leave me a comment when you do it. All right. So here we go. First of all, let's look at the week. We are looking at November 14th through, when is washing day? November 20th. Oh. Okay. I need to remember that there is a full moon on Friday. So on Thursday night, I need to set out water. And I need to charge the cards and pendulum. Yes, I'm going to be doing this with you guys. 2 remembers will include anything that either is out of the ordinary for the week, anything that occurs maybe once in a while, like birthdays, anniversaries, holidays, full moons, or anything you just always forget. So get that into your 2 remembers. If you need some more time for that, go ahead and hit the pause button and then come back when you're done. Okay? All right. Next up on these wonderful things is today's lens. Don't pick it right now. If after we go through this and you see that lots of stuff are falling on one day, then maybe you can do that. But I suggest not picking what the theme of the day is going to actually be until you hit that day. Because let's face it, we are going to go through and do this for the next however long it takes, only to have our plans change on that day. So all this is going to do is tell us what we actually need to change. Here we go. All right, next up are our appointments. And like I said, I'm going to do this with you. So I have no appointments on Monday. I have schoolwork all planned out for the week. Or no appointments on Sunday. Monday, I have plenty. So I'm going to get my Monday appointments in. You get your Monday appointments in, and we will work on this together. I am going to pick purple and get my Monday appointments in. Okay. So, if we're sitting here, and like I just told you, we're only doing this so that way we know what we need to change. Why even bother? You know what? I'm going to use my phone for the calendar just because. Well, because sometimes we get lucky and things don't change. But most of the time, they do. Okay. Monday. Oh, I have to send out invoices on Monday. And I have some things that never change. Like my lives that I do, the live group stuff that I do, the morning tea where we get together and plan every single morning, and just have a good old time hanging out and getting it done. Domestic Power Hour, which is an hour long Monday through Friday, where we take an hour out of our day and get stuff done while we're hanging out with friends. And then, of course, tomorrow planning, which obviously is exactly that because I firmly believe that, like, Saturday starts tonight. So, if I want a good Saturday, I got to start tonight. So, that stuff is actually already printed in my planners. So, I don't need to worry about those. I just need to worry about client sessions and stuff like that. And obviously, the stuff that I am going through, I got a homeschool meeting that day, that goes in blue. If I don't have the stuff, I'm obviously going to go a little bit faster through it, but please feel free to pause the video and do it on your own time, and then come back. All right, Monday I also have the birth chart class. That will go in pink. And then on to Tuesday. And yeah, we're only going through appointments right now. Just take your time. That's why I said if you've got to carve different times out, carve different times out. Don't worry about it. All right. So that's my Monday. If you noticed, when I finished my Monday, I flipped to the next sheet. That's because as of 6 o'clock, it's on my Tuesday sheet. Because like I said, I firmly believe that tomorrow starts this evening. So, all right, now my Tuesday. Okay. If you are having to drive somewhere for your appointments, make sure that you allot for the time to get there. Make sure you know where you're going. If you don't know where you're going, Google is great for attaching an address and then using maps to get there on your phone. So that works. And then it will also tell you if there is like an accident or something like that to where your commute's going to take longer. So make sure you know you have the location, you have the address. While you're doing your appointments, if you're going somewhere and you're going to need something, make sure you have that in your grab and go section. Grab and goes are vital for keeping our day just moving smoothly. I have one for homeschool. I have one for work. I have one for meals. I have one if we're leaving to go somewhere. So I really truly believe that they are vital. All right, I am on Wednesday. Don't worry if this takes you guys longer than me. Number one, I've been doing it for a very long time. So, I also like to give everybody in my family a certain color. And then that way I know if it involves me or not. That's the other thing. Know if you're, like I said, set up your grab and goes. Make sure when you're doing these appointments, you're also looking into self-care, social life, pets, appliances, home, activities, anything like that. As long as it has a set time, needs to be in there. And just make sure that you are giving yourself enough time to get there. Is that appointment going to possibly go longer than what you think? Is that appointment going to cause you to have another appointment so you really don't want to double book? All these things need to be taken into account when we are setting up our appointments. Almost done. I'm on Thursday. 8:45. Is that all right? Pretty soon I'm at my busy one. Okay. And now Friday fun day. All right. And last one on Friday. And then Saturday is a cleaning day. All right. So those are all my appointments for the week. Now, moving on. Projects. The only time I want you to even consider projects for the week is if you actually need to make progress on them in order to complete the project by a certain time. So that is what I want you to consider. If you have time to do them, great. If you're able to find a time to fit them in, wonderful. If you can't, sticky notes are amazing. Okay? The only project that I am working on right now besides school is getting ready and working through the 12 days of Yule. Jacek is getting older, which means we can do more activities and we can bring him more into the fold so he understands a lot more about what's going on and what he's seen for his whole life and why and all those wonderful, cool things. So besides school, which I've got a couple classes going on right now, that is my only project. And obviously with this being the 3rd week of November, I need to get a booking on it because in a month from the end of this week, we will be starting it. So I just need to solidify the menus and solidify the grocery shopping and the arts and crafts that we need and the candles that we need and all those wonderful things. But that's okay. And I'm taking care of getting the water for the cleaning, and all that. So, projects, if it's a decluttering thing and you're a client of mine, please talk to me. We'll work through it. We'll break it down into baby steps. Even if it's a regular project and you need it broken down into baby steps and you're my client, please talk to me. If you're not my client and you want to be my client, it is live.that.homelife@gmail.com. Okay, so next up is the absolute not fun ones. And that is your bills and finance. What bills are due this week? I actually didn't see any on my calendar. That can't be right. Let's look at the week. No, I have no bills coming out this week. That's pretty cool. I like that. Okay. Even if they are automatic withdrawal, put them down so that way you're just keeping track on what money is coming out. And then if they don't, you can already know that within a day or so that money is coming out, and then you can judge for it. All right. Next up, communications and errands. Do you have any that you already know you're going to need to do? If you do, get them written down. If you don't know, don't worry about it right now. Emails to send out, phone calls to make, anything like that. If you don't know, write it down. Okay. Next up, after that, is the grab and go. Like I said, grab and go. Lifeblood of what we do, besides the planning. On mine, I already have a section for the grab and go, and it's got 3 that are automatic every single day. Pull tomorrow's schoolwork, pull work folders, and Josek's daily sheet. They're automatic. I do them every single time because it needs to be done. I don't care. I put them on Saturday, I put them on Sunday. The only one, and then I just cross off what I don't need. So like, I don't need to pull work folders on Friday night or Saturday because obviously I don't work the next 2 days. But I will pull work folders on Sunday because I need them for Monday. Okay? If you're going somewhere, what do you need to bring? That's got to go in your grab and go. If your kids have activities, what do you need to bring? That's got to go in your grab and go. If you, I don't know, if you're going to go to an appointment, what do you have to take? That's got to go in your grab and go. So also look at your grab and go as anything that has to happen at home. I just gave you 3 things that I do every single day, and I work from home. I still do grab and goes. My meals, anything that is non-perishable, comes out the night before. And then if I plan to change my meal, oh well, I plan to change my meal. That comes out. I look at laying my clothes out and everything like that as a grab and go. So get your grab and goes. Also, don't forget, when you're leaving the house for a grab and go, think about the state of your house. Do you need to turn a light on before you leave because it'll be too dark when you come home? Do you need to have something going in the crock pot because you're going to want to eat when you get home? Do you need to take money with you because you're going to want to stop and get something to eat on your way home? So think about the state of your home, what you're going to need to do. If you're going to get home too late, you're not going to be able to do a full evening habit. Do you need to lay out your clothes before you leave? Do you need to set up the coffee pot before you leave? What do you need to do so that way each day continues to run seamless? Because so many times I run into so many people that when stuff starts going off track, one thing slides or another thing slides. This is what we're trying to do to make sure things don't slide. Okay. Next up is meals for the week. Y'all know I don't plan meals ahead of time on what day they're going to get cooked. I plan my meals out. I know what I'm going to have to eat. I just don't plan when I'm going to have them. Except this week, one of the meals will go down for Monday because it is red beans and rice. Because that is good luck to have on a Monday. So I will be making that on Monday. It is a slow cooker meal, so I really don't care. All right. So get your meals. If planning an entire week's worth of meals is too hard for you, think about the days that you're going to be busy and just plan those. There are so many amazing things out there that you can use to make a quick dinner. You have the Campbell's oven-ready sauces. You have the meals in a bag at Target. You have the ready-prepared meals in a box at Kroger. You have almost the entire freezer section of a grocery store. But if you do want to keep them on the fresher side, those are some options. Heck, you got Papa Murphy's. You know, they've got their pizza deals on Tuesdays and Fridays. That is fresh ingredients, fresh-ish ingredients, and you still don't have to cook. I really suggest having 2 meals that require little to no effort from you to make them. Whether that means the kids are cooking or whatever, have at least 2 meals where your interaction with them is slim to none. Tonight we're having pizza. Doesn't take me. I like to make a big pot of soup, especially in the dark months. So that way I can have soup for lunch almost every single day, and then I don't have to worry about it. So think about stuff like that. And that is your week. Okay? The only other thing that I really want you to consider, especially if you are in a relationship, is to have a debriefing with your partner. So that way you're both on the same page of the same book. Because if they think you're free and you think that they're free, but you're busy and they're busy, and you all plan stuff, Or maybe you both know that you're free on Friday, so he plans one thing and you plan something else, and now all of a sudden you got two plans and you don't know what to do, and somebody's feeling is going to get hurt. So please fit that into your appointment somewhere in the week to sit down and have just a quick little chat with your partner and make sure you guys are on the same page of the same book. Make sure you also know if there's any events coming up that you're going to need to attend. Also, this week, don't forget Thanksgiving is going to be 2 full weeks. Well, 1 week and 5 days away. You should be pretty well planned for this by now. If you're not, break it down into baby steps. In my groups, I am helping everybody get through it. That is an option for them. And we're breaking it down and making our way little by little. Everybody's kind of doing at a different stage because they're doing different things. You know, if you're not having Thanksgiving, you got way less prep to do than somebody that is. So, there you go. Yes, there are things that I did not go through. I'm not going to go through a top 3 on a weekly plan because you should not pick your top 3s for the day on a weekly plan. I did not go through the lenses because, like I said earlier, you should not pick your lens the day before because you never know what's going to happen. Your rainbows, I didn't go through those either. Yeah, we changed the word again. So, your self-care, the stuff that you do for yourself, is your rainbow. Because let's face it, when we look at a rainbow, we smile. And that is what self-care should do for you. So find your rainbow every day. So we didn't go through your rainbow, because how do you know what's going to relax you on Thursday night? Look at those every day. We didn't go through our intentions. Why? Because it's got to be something you feel that day. So, and those are things that I go through with everybody in morning tea. But I also didn't write down homeschool for any day but Monday because I don't know what he's going to get through. I have my list that if everything goes as planned, this is what we're going to do. But come on, I'm dealing with another human being. So, if you have any questions, stick them in the comments. If you have any concerns, stick them in the comments. If you just want to say hi, stick it in the comments. And I will be more than happy to get back to y'all. So, the other thing we didn't put in here is the cleaning. Why? You don't know how trashy your house is going to be each day. So, you might... I have been doing most of my cleaning on Fridays, so I don't have to worry about it on the weekends. So then I'm lucky if I have to do a 1x5x5. You know, 1 room, 5 minutes, 5 tasks. I'm lucky if I even have to do that. I'm usually only having to do my basic domestic tasks, which are laundry, kitchen, and pick up, put away. That's really all I'm having to, and the bathroom set, of course. That's really all I'm having to do every single day. But I only have one child, and he is fully capable of keeping his room clean and picking his stuff up. I have an older husband who I have to pick up after a little bit more. But we're not going to go through that. That is another daily thing. So I hope you guys got everything that you needed. Also, don't forget, if there's something that you add that I don't cover, don't forget to add to it. Like, I'm not going to go through and draw out my tarot and rune spreads now. That is something that I do for me. I'm also not going to go through the moon phases because that is something that I do for me. And that's not something that everybody does. So I don't need to go through that. But I hope you all have a very, very blessed day. Have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful day. don't forget, pause the video whenever you need to. I suppose it's kind of silly to put this at the end of the video, but whatever. Re-listen to it again. And I hope you found some time to get it done, because you're really going to enjoy your week a heck of a lot more when you take the time to plan it out. All right. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Blessed be.